What makes a manhwa truly legendary? Is it god-tier art, an overpowered, ruthless main character, or a story so funny you laugh out loud in public? Today, we are looking at the absolute best of the best. No personal bias here. Based on global fan votes, this is the definitive top 10 best manhwa of all time. We've got everything from futuristic systems in martial arts worlds to master minds who choose violence every single time. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because you do not want to miss number 1. Let's dive in. Number 10, Magic Emperor. Now technically this is a high-tier Chinese manhwa, but global fans love it so much it always ranks next to the best manhwa. The story follows Zhou Fan, a ruthless demonic emperor who is betrayed and reborn into the body of a powerless family servant. Instead of becoming a generic, nice hero, Zhou Fan stays true to his dark roots. He uses pure villainy, elite manipulation, and high IQ strategies to rebuild his empire from scratch. If you are tired of weak main characters who spare their enemies, Zhou Fan is the cold, calculating protagonist you've been waiting for. Number 9. Lookism. This series is an absolute phenomenon. It starts with Daniel Park, an overweight high school student who gets severely bullied every day, but one morning he wakes up with a second body. This new body is tall, athletic, and completely flawless. While the story starts as a look into how society treats people based on appearances, it quickly evolves into something massive. Lookism turns into a giant underworld syndicate war. The martial arts choreography here is some of the cleanest and most dynamic you will ever see, packed with hundreds of chapters of pure hype. Number 8. Eleceed. If you want the perfect mix of high-speed supernatural battles and hilarious comedy, this is it. The story follows Jiwoo, a kind-hearted kid with lightning-fast reflexes. His life changes forever when he meets Caden, a world-class, incredibly powerful awakened ranker. The catch? Caden is currently trapped inside the body of a fat, fluffy street cat. Jiwoo becomes Caden's apprentice, and what follows is pure gold. The action scenes are fast and beautifully drawn, but it's the wholesome friendship and cat comedy that will make you fall in love with this series. Number 7. Nano Machine. This series completely changed the traditional martial arts genre by mixing it with sci-fi. Cheon Yo-woon is an illegitimate prince of the brutal demonic cult. His life is in constant danger until a descendant from the future travels back in time and injects him with cutting-edge nanomachines. Suddenly, Yo-woon has a futuristic AI inside his brain. It can heal his body instantly, scan martial arts books in seconds, and analyze enemy movements in real time. Watching his cold, analytical mind combine future tech with ancient sword skills to destroy his enemies is a massive dopamine rush. Number 6. Return of the Mount Hua Sect. Chongmyong is a legendary swordmaster who sacrifices his life to defeat the ultimate evil. He expects to rest in peace, but instead, he wakes up 100 years later in the body of a young child. To his absolute horror, he discovers that his beloved Mount Hua Sect has fallen into complete poverty and ruin. Chongmyong is chaotic, arrogant, and hilariously violent. He decides to drag his bankrupt sect back to the top by force. Watching him aggressively train his new disciples and beat down rival clans while maintaining his greedy personality is pure entertainment. Number 5. The Legend of the Northern Blade. For fans of traditional murim and martial arts, this is the absolute pinnacle. Jin Wan is the son of the great northern heavenly sect leader. When his father is betrayed by the entire martial arts world, Jin Wan is left with nothing. He quietly spends years learning the forgotten silent martial arts of his sect. When he finally steps out into the world, it is time for blood. What makes this manhwa legendary is its art. The artist uses a stylized, dark ink brush technique that makes every single sword slash feel heavy and cinematic. It is a masterpiece of dark revenge. Number 4. Tower of God. This is often called the One Piece of the Webtoon world because of its massive scale and deep lore. The story follows a young boy named Bam, who enters a colossal, mysterious tower to find his only friend, Rachel. But to climb the tower, you must pass deadly complex tests on every single floor. Tower of God has been running for over a decade, and its world building is unmatched. It features intricate power systems, massive political betrayals, and deep mysteries that keep fans theorizing for months. Number 3. The Greatest Estate Developer. This is, without a doubt, the funniest manhwa ever written. A normal civil engineering student wakes up inside a fantasy novel as Lloyd Frontra, a broke, lazy noble who is hated by everyone. Instead of fighting monsters with a sword, Lloyd decides to use the power of civil engineering and brutal capitalism. He designs bridges, builds heated flooring systems, and scams his way out of massive debt. Lloyd has a heart of gold, but he acts like an absolute villain to get things done. If you want to laugh until your stomach hurts, read this right now. Number 2. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Imagine you are the only person who read a 3,000-chapter web novel to the very end. Suddenly, the real world ends, and the exact apocalyptic plot of that novel becomes reality. That is the life of Kim Dokjet. Armed with the knowledge of how the world ends, Dokya must navigate deadly games controlled by godlike entities. The story is a mind-bending psychological thriller with incredible action and a brilliant dynamic between Dokya and the novel's actual overpowered protagonist. It is a flawless, high IQ masterpiece. Number 1. Solo Leveling. Are we surprised? Solo leveling is the undisputed king and the ultimate gateway drug to the medium. It takes the classic concept of a weak E-rank hunter named Sung Jin-woo and gives him a unique system that allows him to level up without limits. While the system trope is everywhere now, solo leveling perfected it. The late artist Dubu created a visual masterpiece. The glowing blue eyes, the massive dark purple shadow armies, and the sheer hype of Jin-woo saying the word arise changed the Webtoon industry forever. It is pure, unfiltered hype from start to finish. And there you have it, the top 10 best manhwa of all time, chosen by the global fan community. Did your favorite make the list? Do you think Solo Leveling deserves the number 1 spot, or should Omniscient Reader have taken the crown? Drop your thoughts and your personal top 3 in the comments below. Don't forget to smash that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more epic manhwa breakdowns.